Aside from the fact that I'm still alive, none of this surprises me.
السلام عليكم. أنا في استديو تريارك. معي الآن رئيس الاستديو مارك. السلام عليكم.
Salam alaikum.
First question is, from where Black Ops 2 picks up?
Call of Duty Black Ops 2, for the first time we're going to be taking you to the future, a little more than a decade out. But it's a time-spanning narrative. So with Call of Duty Black Ops 2, we're going to be telling you the story from the first Cold War, and we're going to draw a line out about a little more than a decade out into the near future. It's important that we're telling that story because for people who played and enjoyed Black Ops, they're going to be able to experience the characters that they played in Black Ops 1. So Mason will return, who you played. Woods, who is going to return, and Hudson, your CIA handler, will return. And you're going to be experiencing, in the 1980s, the Cold War during that period with those characters. And it's important that we tell that story because in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, we want to tell the story of a very three-dimensional villain. And we're going to see the villain's motivations and how those were created in the first Cold War. And we're going to see that, how that plays out into the future. And you're going to be playing in the future in 2025 as David Mason, the son of Alex Mason. And you're going to be learning about the past and about what his father's missions were with Woods during that first Cold War. So it's this epic time-spanning piece that takes place in multiple time periods.
Will Black Ops 2 feature co-op?
Black Ops 2 will absolutely feature co-op. So, as you know, we have a campaign, an epic multiplayer, and because it's a Treyarch game, you're going to get zombies. That's our co-op mode. And for zombies fans out there and for co-op fans, it's not just one mode that you've seen in the past. The team is really pushing the boundaries. We're going to be creating all kinds of new game modes for them to play with, and we'll share those details with you later. But suffice to say, it's the most robust zombies offering we've ever created.
So the Call of Duty franchise have been the best-selling game in the Middle East. Can we see an Arabic support in the game, for example, subtitles?
There won't be an Arabic localization for this game, but we're happy that the game is going to be distributed in the Middle East, and as far as whether that'll happen or not, that's really an Activision business decision, publishing decision.
Can you talk about the multiplayer?
Love to tell you as much as I could about multiplayer, but I can only tell you at a high level because multiplayer is going to get its own reveal later, and we know how popular multiplayer is just around the world and for gamers. And I'll tell you a couple things about it that the team really wanted to go after. We really wanted to, picking up where we left off with Call of Duty Black Ops, we had unprecedented amount of customization for a character in that game. We want to be also translate to customizing player game styles in your created class. So I'll just leave you with that, allowing players more ways to play the game in a way that they want to play it, in a way that they want to enjoy it. We know that we have a lot of players who like to play our game. Whether you're a beginner player or an advanced player, we're going to have modes that'll help you with that game. In Call of Duty Black Ops, we introduced things like combat training, which is great for just playing, but it was also great for beginners. And so you can expect us to build upon our experience with that and be able to deliver some new game modes that'll be great for that beginning player, but also for the advanced player. We know the advanced players, being able to do something more than just prestige is important at this point. We love the ranking up and prestiging, but we'd also like to be able to offer something more for the advanced players, so we're going to be doing that as well. We know how important of the social aspect of multiplayer is, and so the team is going to be making it easier for players to find and play with their friends, because we think that Call of Duty multiplayer is the most fun when you can play with your friends or people that you know online. So we're going to be working on that as well.
If you have anything to add?
Just just want to say it's great to have you here. To come here to Treyarch means a lot, and I want to thank your viewers on the website for playing our game.
So when the game will come out and which platforms?
So the game will come out on November 13th of 2012. It'll come out on the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, and the PC.
Shukran. Shukran. Thank you.
Thank you.